Previously on Rocketcraft.
Congratulations on finally killing one of those goats. I have left you a reward in the chest below.
What is it? Interesting. Not what I was expecting.
You have served me well.
Whoa, what is this place? Well, this is what the compass has been leading me towards. What is this key for? What do I do with the key? Okay, let's give this a try. Whoa, that does not look like a normal nether portal. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's see where this takes us. What is this place? Well, one thing is for sure, we're not in Rocketcraft anymore. Let's go have a look around and see what we can find. Okay, there's a sword. This could be the reward. I'm going to take it. I'll check it out later. But where are all the people that built this city? Maybe this book has some answers. Oh no, I don't understand that at all. But yeah, I think I'm not going to hang around in this place. Like, I just get a bad feeling about it.
Yes! Free at last! Where am I now? This place does look very nice though, I must say. Nothing in here for me. Well, I guess I'll go look for that fool who let me in here and see if he's got a key. Oh, that was such a long tunnel. Finally, I feel like I'm getting somewhere. Oh, now what is this marvellous place? Oh, it looks very pretty. What's this thing? What's it for? There's heads everywhere. I'm so confused. Anyway, let's go into the overworld and see what's here. Oh, very nice, very nice. This place has had a lot of work, I can tell. The pathways are perfectly symmetrical to the lake as well. I can notice that. Wow. Such a beautiful world. It's a shame that I'm here now. Anyway, I'm going to need to recruit some helpers to track down that idiot with the key. And these will be perfect. You're mine now.
Well, hello there everyone, and welcome back to another episode from the Rocketcraft server with me, DJ Haribo. We're going to be starting this part of the episode off with a little look at something very special that one particular person has been working on for the last sort of 7, 8, 9 months. This is Mojo Roberts' Western area on the Rocketcraft server, and we're just doing a little flyover, and it's just breathtaking how beautiful and detailed this place is. He's poured his heart and soul into it. When he was elected as the project leader for the Western area, he took it on with gusto, and the result is just absolutely incredible. He's done so much work over here, and practically all by himself as well. You know, it was supposed to be a community project, but you know, he kind of like, you know, got on with things, and other people had like other things going on, so he didn't really get as much help as he perhaps should have done with this area. People have come over and helped with bits and pieces, but the vast overwhelming majority of this was done solely by Mojo himself, and I think you will agree it's just absolutely mind-blowing how much work he did to this place. It's just, it blows my mind. I can't believe it. So we've ordered Mojo with the Outstanding Contribution to the Server Award. And you know what that means? That means we're going to go build a statue of our Goat Builder Mojo. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Mojo Roberts himself in the flesh as a statue. Very well deserved. Can't thank him enough for all of the work that he's done on the server over the last year or so.
Perhaps you can tell me where I can find the guy with the key. Hello?
Oh.
Hello.
Oh. Hi. Hi. Welcome. You knew? Eyes!
Where's the key? I want the key! Useless. You don't have it. I guess I'll keep looking.
Right guys, we're over at the brand new Rocketcraft Museum in the modern area. It's amazing. I built this recently just to house some of the weird and wonderful things that we've accumulated on the server. Very rare, powerful artifacts, and I think I've got a few more to add to it now. So I wanted to try and use some of the newer blocks from 1.17, some things that aren't really represented in the modern area. So I've gone for mostly deep slate of many different variants and some calcite in the floor, along with one of my favourite blocks, the gilded blackstone in a big pattern around the dragon egg. The most, well, it's one of the rarest things because you only get one, unless you somehow manage to duplicate it, but you shouldn't be doing that. And so yeah, there is only one dragon egg, and there's where it's on display. We've got some modded god armor there that's been slightly tweaked in the world editor, just to experiment with it and play around and see what can be done. Here we have an example of a champion's blade, which you could win for winning like a UHC event on the server. Slightly better looting and a bit more sharpness there. Nothing game breaking, it's just a little bit better than what you would normally be able to get in the game. Over here we've got the admin blade, which is the ceremonial sword that we use to knight new admins, and it was the first the sword that slayed the first wither. So and also Miss Sonic wielded this in battle against 8 withers when she died and lost her stuff, and I gave her this sword to use, and she then didn't die again. So yeah, very important sword, that one. This one is the map of the entire world of Rocketcraft. It goes from sort of minus 4,000 in the east over to like minus 5,000 in the west. Yeah, something like that. And I've put like markers on it all, showing where everyone's bases areas are, and important areas like Hogwarts and the mini games area, the casino area. So yeah, there's a lot of detail on this map. It's been brought in by the map importing software that I've got, and yeah, it's absolutely huge. Right, over here we've got a few displays. There's Bedrock. You probably remember me getting that. That was obtainable in survival. This is the tag and the tag head from the very beginning of the season when we were playing tag, and yeah, I did get tagged by this thing a lot. I was wearing that silly derpy skeleton head quite a lot in the early part of this world, but it was a very fun game, and I'm looking forward to bringing that back for season 2, maybe with a twist. We'll see. Over here we've got Sarah's contribution to the museum. She's made me a beautiful little witch plushie because she knows it's one of my favourite mobs, and it just looks so cute. Here we've got a bubble column block. Not particularly interesting to look at, I will admit, but it is one of those weird. Look at it in my hotbar. It's one of those weird things that you shouldn't really have in survival Minecraft, but there's ways of getting it. Not particularly difficult. Which brings us on to the beautiful paintings pack that Miss Mario very kindly helped put together for us, and I think you will agree they look absolutely incredible. The Minecraft paintings by default are pretty janky, let's be honest, and these ones just look really nice. And so we all as a community submitted our own suggestions for it, and she threw them all together in a paintings pack, and yeah, I can't thank her enough for that. It's absolutely amazing, and we look forward to using them in the next season as well. Here we've got a little netherite beacon to celebrate Wells being the first person to build a full netherite beacon on the server. He built that himself out of mini blocks. Moist Puffin's Lotto jackpot ticket, he was the only person that ever matched all 3 numbers, and that was on, what was it, the 10th or the 11th of June. Here we have a exploding TNT, which is very difficult to set up properly. You can't actually interact with this block in any way, shape or form, except for a fishing rod. So please don't come over here with a fishing rod, because I will get very upset, because it took me such a long time to get that perfectly aligned on that pedestal there. Nether Survival Series Wither. So this was when I did a little mini series on our Nether here, where I started from scratch in the Nether, geared up all the way to the point where I could defeat a wither in the nether and then come home. And that was the nether star and the head from that wither. So moving on to the other wing, we have natural pink wool. That was an actual natural pink sheep that I had in my base for a long time, and it got struck by lightning, but I recovered its wool. We got the first ever pig step over in front of me here, and also in the background you'll notice there's some lovely map arts that we've done. A lot of people put a lot of work into the actual legitimate map arts on here, so I wanted to show those off. This is a nether portal tile, which again is obtainable in survival through various means. They're not terribly difficult to get, kind of a bit useless, but right. And then this one, very important, Lobo's efficiency goat cap. This was his contribution to the museum. You'll see there it's got efficiency 1. So this was obtained from a woodland mansion in a glitched chest that should have been an efficiency 1 iron axe, but for whatever reason it was a leather cap, and you can't get those anymore. They've been patched, so that is a priceless artifact. Here we've got the Book of Eli, which was Jed's contribution. It's a book that's got so many enchantments on it that it's impossible to put on an item anymore. It's too expensive. This one here is Sonic and her battle cats. So when we battled the 8 withers all at the same time, she rode into battle with these cats in tow, and she's like, yeah, they're my battle cats, and they lasted about 2 seconds, and those wither roses are all that remains of them, unfortunately. This was the 100 subscriber special for the Rocketcraft server, where I fought the dragon and the wither simultaneously. That was very difficult, I will be honest. And then we've got the indestructible Ender Crystal, which was hijacked from the end during the dragon respawning process by me and Moist. You can't break this thing, it's indestructible. It was based over in my satellite, and I've moved it over here to take pride of place in the museum. And then, yeah, again, we've got some of these beautiful map arts that have been done by the players in, actually legitimately. In particular, I love the Rocketcraft logo. That's such a cool map, and Cherry loves doing these things as well. She's done quite a few birthday ones and Christmas. And that does lead me to the final exhibit. The blue axolotl, the first blue axolotl on the server. It's been burning a hole in my pocket for a long time now, and I've been waiting to put it in this tank so that everyone can marvel at its glory. So I'm just going to plop it in. I think I'll be alright here. Yeah. Right, be free, my friend. You are free to live in this tank now for the rest of your life. I hope he likes his new home. I tried to make it big and spacious, and he's got lots of things to play with in there, except for fish, because they won't last 2 seconds. So, yeah, it's the finishing touch to what I think is a very wonderful museum full of incredible things that we've achieved over the last 18 months in this world. And yeah, you're beautiful. I love you. You're perfect.
Well, hello there, DJ Haribo.
Is this axolotl talking to me? Can it talk?
Behind you.
Oh, who are you?
Who I am is not important. But what is important is the key that you have.
What? The dimensional key?
I want that key.
But why? What do you want it for?
You don't need to know why, but I want it.
So, you want me to give you this dimensional key, but what's in it for me?
Well, for a start, I won't have to grief your entire world and kill you and your friends repeatedly over and over, because I can do that. So now be a good boy and hand the key over.
I'm not sure. I mean, you don't seem like a very trustworthy type of person. We've only just met and you're already threatening me.
Not at all, not at all. But it's just a friendly warning of what to expect. By the way, I love this museum. There's some lovely things in it. Very impressed. Particularly that one. But also this one. You don't see these very often.
Well, I appreciate the flattery. I feel like you're trying to butter me up. And I've only just got this key myself. I had some plans for it. And I can't help but feel like you would probably do some bad things with it.
Not at all, not at all. I've just got some unfinished business in other worlds, and I'd love to go see other worlds besides those as well. Who wouldn't want to go visit the Hermits or the Empire SMP or any of the other ones except the Dream SMP? I don't want to go there.
Okay, well, can I have a bit of time to think about it?
I'll tell you what then. I will give you 1 day to think about it, and then I will return with my wolves. And I hope that you will make the right decision. Goodbye for now.
Be seeing you. Right, well, we've now got 24 hours to think about what we want to do. Do we give that guy the key? I can only imagine what he might do with it. So what do you do in this sort of situation? You go ask the goats. No, you don't ask these goats. No, you ask the smartest person on the server for help, and that is Teach. Teach is the redstone genius of Rocketcraft, and I've asked him to see if he can come up with some way of making a machine that can translate the book that I found in that other world, to see if it can shed some light on the mystery of what's going on here and this key and who that other guy is, and maybe it will help me make a bit more of an informed decision about what I want to do when he comes back looking for that key later today. So this is the machine that Teach has cooked up. He told me that I just need to put the book in here, like so, and press the button, and it will begin to translate it. It's like a universal translator machine. I have no idea how long this process is going to take. It could take quite a long time. Okay, so it's been a few minutes, and finally we've got a book that hopefully will shed some light on what's going on. It's called The Fall of Terror. Let's have a read and see what exactly is going on. Long ago, in the distant past, a mysterious race created the dimensional doorways. These doors could transport a person over unimaginable distances across time and space. This ancient race used the doorways for the purposes of good, linking many thousands of worlds together in prosperity. The doorways can be found spread throughout a linked world, although few know of their true power and potential. For the doors can only be properly activated by using an extremely rare and precious artifact, the dimensional keys. None now remain who possess the power and wisdom required to craft the keys. Only a handful are known to still be in existence. Without warning, the race who controlled the doorways vanished, and many secrets were lost with them. Secrets such as the being trapped in this world. We are uncertain of its origin, but we believe it has travelled many different worlds. We unknowingly brought it into our world through a doorway activated with our planet's only dimensional key. Once it was here, it began to destroy anything in its path. Anyone who opposed it was annihilated, and thus our world was doomed. To save other worlds from the same tragic fate as our own, we destroyed the doorway it came in through. With no dimensional keys left here, it was trapped. If you are reading this, then our plan failed, and your world is also certain to fall. Please forgive us and learn from our mistakes. Please don't let it kill any more worlds. Well, there was a lot to take in there in that book, but it has helped me make a bit more of an informed decision about what we're going to do with our guest. So that is all the time that we've got for this episode. We're going to have to leave it on a cliffhanger, I'm afraid. I don't want to have to do that, but we're running out of time. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you for another episode of Rocketcraft very soon. Take care, everyone, and bye for now.